Good evening, YouTube. Dave with Funky Sloth Comic and Collectibles, and today is January 29th, 2021, and it is time for a comic and collectible video. But before I get into anything, I'm just going to give you kind of a weather report here for Vermont today. It's cold. I think it's like 2 below outside right now. The wind chill is like 20, 25 below Fahrenheit. It's cold. But you got these people up here still skiing. I wouldn't be up on the mountain skiing. But hey, you know what? It's one day closer to spring, and we really can't complain about the weather so far this year. It's been pretty mild. A lot of snow, but pretty mild. But this is our real first Arctic blast. But you people up north of me, Canada, hey, you guys, you like this stuff. All right, so as I always do, I've been given a shout out to somebody in our comic and collecting community. Some really great guys out there, guys and girls. Sorry, when I say guys, I mean everybody. It's all inclusive. But tonight is Mr. Miracle Comics. I love Dave's undervalued sleeper comic videos he does. He's got some great books. He's very informative on why he thinks the books are undervalued, underrated. You know what? A lot of his stuff, he's right on. There are books a lot of times I've forgotten all about and what the characters are in them and who was introduced. You know, he does a really good job. So check him out. You can check him out on his YouTube page at Mr. Miracle Comics. So tonight, before we get into the comics, I have a couple things I need help identifying. I have an idea what they are, but maybe some people out in the community have seen these things before. I believe they're like a what am I looking for? Like a promotional type of material that this company would send out to people and what they can do for printing and such. But the company was MacTech. It's from 1983, and these are different. It's on a really thick piece of paper. But like this one here, this was found at a thrift store, and I'll get into the thrift store later for some comics that I'm going to show you and what I paid for everything in this thrift store run. Sorry about that. But the first one is this awesome Dracula. Awesome. On a blaze orange background. This paper is cool. The next one is pretty cool too. It is Frankenstein on this awesome, like lime green paper. And the last one is Tarzan. I even just for these three, I won't get rid of them. What I'm thinking about actually doing is actually putting them in a comic board in a bag. Okay, they're pretty cool, but if anybody can help me out on identifying this, I've looked them up on eBay, YouTube. Not much information out there. So if anybody knows, let me know. There was a few others that came with it. One of the best movies of all time, but nowadays is considered not because of the politics we are living in it, but Gone with the Wind. It's the same type of material. And you can see the material on it. See this? I don't know what it is. But here's another one. There's a few here. These, but those first three I really liked. This all came in a group, a little package, and I'll get into this package later on about the price I paid. All right, so let's get into the comics tonight. I'm going to do actually two runs that I have, and two runs that I really enjoy. The first one is going to be the Freedom Fighter run from 1976. The original team consisted of course, Uncle Sam, Black Condor, Doll Man, Human Bomb, and Phantom Lady. They originally were produced by, they were created by Quality Comics. And in 1956, when Quality Comics, nobody was buying their stuff, DC stepped in and bought them out and actually kept the Freedom Fighter Freedom Fighter characters alive. They also kept Plastic Man from Quality Comics. They kept the character Blackhawk and Kid Eternity. So DC picked up four different sets there that they actually kept running. And I don't know if Kid Eternity's running anymore, but Blackhawk and Plastic Man's been around forever. And Blackhawk, they did a modern run, but I don't remember when that was. I'm not really sure if they're still doing that. But anyways, Freedom Fighters #1 from April '76. I'm not going to go over each grade on the book. They're all probably 8s to 9s, a couple a little higher. June of '76, #2. August of '76, #3. October of 76, number 4, Wonder Woman. This next cover is pretty cool. This is number 5 from December of 76. Uncle Sam carrying an injured Wonder Woman. Number 6 from February of 76. Number 7 from April 76. That's actually a pretty cool cover. I really like that one. It's got Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman with the Freedom Fighter team. Number 8 from June of 78. Number 9. Pretty cool cover. Number 10 of October 77. The other one I didn't mean to say 78, it was 77. December of 77, number 11. And the Deadly Demonic, the Renegades. Pretty cool, actually. I haven't read this run in ages. I have all the other runs of Freedom Fighters, but I just figured I'd pull this out and show everybody today. Number 12 from February of 78. Number 13 from April of 78. Kind of cool cover here because all these guys are transforming into like werewolf characters. So this is one of the first where you had all your characters transforming into, the big thing now is zombies. Number 14. Pretty cool cover. You got Batwoman and Batgirl. And if you look, Batwoman's in yellow. And number 15. Final issue. The next run I'm going to get into is actually, I think, where everything started getting confusing in DC. This is the reason why. It's a good run, some great artwork, but this is, I think, caused a lot of the confusion in this DC right now, and that is Crisis on Infinite Earth. Here's number 1. Pretty cool cover. I actually really enjoyed this run. Number 2. And again, all these books are in 8 to 9, 9.2s. And number 3, pretty cool cover. Number 4. I really like this cover. Has the 2 Earths, and it has all your characters, in the background, and again, subdued versions. And it's got everybody on there. It's a pretty cool cover. Villains and heroes. Number 6. Iconic cover right here from the run. This is one that everybody's always been hot to trot for. It's not worth a ton of money, but it's a cool cover. And then I think this cover is even better. This is number 8, The Final Fate of the Flash. Barry Allen. Pretty cool cover. I really enjoy. I think that is probably the best cover in the run, even though there's a couple more here that I really enjoy, but this is just so awesome. Love the background color, the yellow, the flame. It's just awesome. And then you have number 9, which is a cool cover. All the villains. When you look on here, this has got everybody from DC: Cheetah, Dr. Sivana, Sinestro, Joker, Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze, Black Adam. You name it, it's on there. You just have to look for them. Number 10, I like this cover because Spectre. I wish I would have got more in books for Spectre, but he's a cool character. Number 11. Number 12, this is a cool book. Cool cover. It's got one of my favorite characters, Hawkman, right there. You got Superman and Shazam, Aquaman. This is just a cool book. Right there, that's cool. And that's the final issue, actually, of it. And that's from 1985. But that's a cool book. It was a cool run. I think it's caused more problems than it meant to. But it was good. It was a good run. So all these next books that I'm going to show you, along with this one DVD, I got at a thrift store, and I paid, I don't remember what I paid, but it was less than $3, I think, for all these books, which is all these books plus the DVD. Actually, the DVD was separate. This DVD was from, it's a DVD. It's a 2013. It's the PBS Superheroes Never Ending Battle. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. I don't want to open it up. It's still sealed. If you've seen it, let me know. But it's hosted and narrated by Liev Schreiber. Talks to different interviews from everybody: Stan Lee, Joe Simon, Mark Waid, Grant Morrison. It's got everybody. They talk with Adam West and Linda Carter. It looks just like it'd be cool. I've tried finding it online to see if I could watch it, but I haven't found it anywhere. So that's pretty cool. I think that was like extra buck, but everything else here was like $3, which is nothing for. Granted, there's no home runs here. Nothing's going to make me millions. But this is a cool book. Frank Miller's Ronin, book 1. That's a pretty cool book. Number 1 and 2 of X-Men Spotlight on Starjammers. The run never did anything, but I think these are probably worth, half of what I paid for the whole thing. I think it's like $350. I think this book here is worth just that, anyways. And the reason I picked up this lot is because of this one book. I'm a Christmas cover person, anyways. Even if the stories are horrible, if it's a cool Christmas cover, I buy it. And I love this character. I love the Amazon Prime run on it. The Tick. That book there is probably worth $3. It's a great book. Great cover. Yeah, watch The Tick on Prime. It's awesome. U.S. Agent 1. This book was in there. I couldn't believe it. Brave New World. That's some cool characters right there. Cool art. This was in there. It has a pretty massive dog ear on it. The back covers, it could be pressed, but I'm not going to press anything like this. But I used to like this series anyways, the Comic Collectors magazine. This one's pretty good shape. I got a few of them, but this was in that run there that I picked up. A 20-cent Action Comics, number 433. A 15-center, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 124. Booster Gold, number 13. I think you're going to see Booster Gold come out, him and Blue Beetle. I actually like the Booster Gold character. And then a run of Peter Parker Spider-Man, upper run. A lot of people don't like the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man run. I do. That's how I actually started collecting Spider-Man, was actually the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. But this is number 114. All these books are in really pretty good shape. They were sitting there. I'm not going to let any of this stuff go, because eventually, after a while, they just throw stuff out at these thrift stores. I'm not letting them throw this out. 115. Symbiote suit. Doctor Strange. Another Doctor Strange cover with Black Cat for his Spectacular Spider-Man, number 117. I'd like to actually see her make it into the movies. I think they will. A Tombstone cover, 140. 142. Boy, my vision's starting to go, guys. Sorry, guys. Number 147. 155. 158. 159. 189, 210, 213, 240. Looks like somebody tried chewing on that at the store. 252. So those are the comics for today. I do have a couple toys, collectible figures I want to show that I picked up in a pretty cool lot that I just actually finalized the purchase on, and I got to go through everything to see what the final value is on it, and I'll let you know when I get through everything what I paid and what the value is. But this year from 1978, the pilot is actually in one of the boxes. This is the battle damaged TIE Fighter. This thing works, everything. This thing is in great shape. You know, they got the wings that pop off. The pilot, like I said, is actually in one of the bags here. This thing's in really good shape for 1978. Put that down here real quick. This came in the thing too. If anybody remembers these, this is a monogram model, Psycho convertible model kit from the GoBots. This model, the box is in pretty rough shape, not sealed, but I'm going to show you right here. Everything is still in here, never been used. Directions are there, stickers are there. When I tell you guys when I paid for this, when I get everything gone through and tell you, you guys are going to be very surprised. But that goes with it. This came with it. This isn't worth anything, but I found it to be awesome. The All-Star Tips Baseball Greatest Players vinyl. This is still in a sealed condition. You know, it's all about Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Maris, Callings, Koufax, Peter Ward, all the baseball players from the past. These are people that knew the game, played the game for what it is, and not all these little whining guys that we have today. This real quick, I'll show you one more thing. The case came with it. It's not worth anything, but who remembers the Space Figure case? I do, actually. I remember that. But what was in it is, let me move these around real quick. Okay. This is a bunch of actual G.I. Joe stuff that was in it. I don't know. I can't really turn it too much, but you can see them. The G.I. Joes. And then there's a mix of G.I. Joe and actually Star Wars figures in here. I can't take that one out. For some reason, it's jammed right in there. But it's all pretty cool. Not any home runs on those figures, but some pretty cool ones. Next up, this was actually found at a yard sale. I found this to be really cool. I know we got some Wonder Woman fans out there. And this is actually from... what year is it again? 1975. This thing is in fantastic shape. I mean, it's got some dings up on the corner, but the vinyl is in awesome shape. That was pretty cool. The next one is this here. Same yard sale. It's the Story of Star Wars Return of the Jedi vinyl. As you can see, the bottom has come apart on it, but it's not like I'm ever going to get rid of it, so I'm going to re-glue that. The book that came with it, the promo book in it, is still excellent shape, and the vinyl is in excellent shape. But out of these, this one made I paid $5 for all three of these records. And this one included this one right here, Star Wars, 1977. This is it. I mean, other than the ring from being pressed, this thing is in phenomenal shape. So that's my video today, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm really enjoying doing these videos, and I want to keep them going. All right, guys. Everybody stay safe. Take care of each other. Remember, collect what you want to collect. Have a good night, guys.